It's time for the Doug Garrison Show. This week, local entrepreneur and author Dave Saint-Onge talks to Doug about his book, The Exit Equation. Amy Haryu is here with information about the inaugural Run for Life event supporting organ donation. We hear about this weekend's Postal Service Food Drive and who benefits. And drone wolves perform. Hey, that's us! Stick around because the Doug Garrison Show starts now.
Tell the host 2 minutes. Stand by live to tape. Lighting to show level, please. Confirm front of house sound PFL. Roll tape on masters to all the places. Alright, let's clear the set. Cue John music, open stage mics. Standby effects, standby CG. Standby to open on 3, 2. Alright folks, let's have a good show. Stand by, roll it in.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody here at Up Front & Company and those watching at home on Charter Channel 12 and on Fox UP. Well, we had some good news last week. President Obama announced a troop withdrawal schedule from Afghanistan. I think that's great news. Some of our men and women are going to be coming home. I understand that it's going to be about a third of our troops that will be home by the end of 2012. Now, there was a date mentioned, 2024, that we'll still have people serving over in Afghanistan, but many of those are going to be in administrative capacities. But our men and women who are in harm's way are going to be coming home, and that's great news. However, until that time, they're still there. They're still in harm's way every day, and some of them, when they do come home, they come home with injuries or worse, and we want to make sure that we don't forget about those people. Well, I want to mention an event that's coming up on Memorial Day. It's Monday the 28th. It's the Warrior Relief Fund Memorial Day Walk. That's going to start right down here in the Lower Harbor Park at the Fireman's Bell Tower. It starts at 9 a.m. It walks about 1.5 miles up North Marquette and then back to the bell tower. It's about a 3-mile walk. And you're invited to attend and participate in this walk. What this does is it shows that you are concerned and you care about our troops. You know, the number is about 1% of American families are really directly impacted by this war. In other words, 1% of us are over there actually fighting or have a relative, someone from our immediate family fighting. 99% of us are going about our daily lives like there isn't anything going on. Well, there is a war going on, and we have to make sure that we continue to support our troops both emotionally and financially. Well, this Warrior Relief Fund walk is one way to do it. You don't have to put any money into this if you don't want. Come down Memorial Day, Monday at 9 a.m., and just wear red, white, and blue and walk and show the people that you support our troops. If you want to contribute to the fund, please do, because they're always looking for money. And what they do with this money is they have a budget for helping local families who come home and they have financial issues related to the fact that they were serving over in Afghanistan. So the money is very well spent. If you'd like to contribute, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Just walk and show your support. It's a great way to take advantage of your need to be involved and show that you care. So once again, Monday, Memorial Day, the walk starts at 9. Join up, be there at about 8:30 at the Fireman's Bell Tower down here at the Matson Lower Harbor Park, and show that you care about our troops. Just get up, put your flag up, and come on down and join the group and walk. Our friend Liz Matthew, who was on the show about a year ago to promote this last year, she's got a ton of energy, and she's put all of it behind this walk. So I hope many of you can come out and help support this event. Okay, we've got a big show tonight. We've got a local businessman, entrepreneur, author who's going to tell us about a new book that he has that might be of interest to many of you. We're going to talk about a couple other events going on that are going to be benefiting some causes around the area, both a food drive and some organ transplant donors. So we also have a young band called Drone Wolves. So we've got a lot of things going on. We're going to get to it in just a minute, so stick around. We'll be right back. The Doug Garrison Show is brought to you in part by Bell Hospital and Bell Rehab Services. Safely take the road to physical recovery with Bell Rehab Services. And by Wild Birds Unlimited. Visit them for Mother's Day in their new store and find a great selection of unique gifts for all nature lovers. Wild Birds Unlimited in the new Westtown Center on Wright Street.
We're the third oldest banking franchise in the state of Michigan. We've been able to grow the bank, add additional products and services, and expand into other areas so that we can grow and prosper, but also the customers can grow and prosper along with us. What we try to do is weave in the old with the new, but still I think it goes back again to the human element. And that's why Peninsula Bank's been around since 1887.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Our first guest tonight is Dave Saint-Onge. Dave, welcome to the show. Never been on before.
No, I haven't.
Family members on and business associates, but you might know Dave. He's a city commissioner here and a businessman of different ventures in town, of quite successful. But you've taken on a new career here. You have a book that you've just written. It's called The Exit Equation, and I don't think this is about getting out of this world entirely, but it has more to do with getting out of your business, right? Explain it to us. What's the book about?
Well, when you think about it, January 1st of this year, the oldest of the baby boomer generation started turning 65 at a rate of 10,000 per day. Now, add to that the trend that those 10,000 per day will continue for the next 19 years. Within that demographic, you have about 15 million small businesses owned by baby boomer age business owners. And for many of them, if not all of them, their personal wealth is tied up in their business. So as they start to contemplate retirement, their wealth is tied up in their business. So the natural question is, how do I get out of business? And it may seem simple and straightforward, but there are many pitfalls to doing it correctly. And the book is really written for baby boomer age business owners who are looking to exit their business the right way to get their money on their terms.
Well, my first question would be, a lot of people are working a lot longer these days than they thought they would have to. So is the first step to look at, is it time to sell? Can I sell now? Or because a lot of people, when they start a business, they're not thinking about when they're going to sell it. That's the last thing they're thinking about. But they're looking now at their retirement. So are there answers in this book about, is it time to sell?
Well, there are answers in the book in that regard, but you have to do a little bit of self-reflection with regard to what's important to you. There are many people who want to keep working because of the current economy and whatnot.
And because they enjoy work.
That's true, but the reality of it is, if you're a business owner, you're mashing the gas pedal of your business every single day. Yeah. And you can only do that for so long. Eventually you get tired, and small business doesn't work on automatic pilot.
No.
So you get to the point where you start to wonder, in the current economy, with the uncertainty that's out there, do I want to keep chugging at it? Do I know what's around the next curve? With all the uncertainty, tax law changes, labor law changes, all of those issues, do I really want to keep at it? On top of that, when you factor in the economy, many businesses require infusion of equity to keep things going when things don't go well.
Sure.
So do you want to put more of your retirement nest egg at risk to keep the business going?
Yeah. Now, is this a good time for people that are looking at selling their businesses? I mean, are entrepreneurs thinking, gee, this might be a good time to buy a business?
Well, it's interesting you bring it up because when you think of entrepreneurs, a lot of folks will naturally think of entrepreneurs as someone who's going to start a business from scratch.
Yeah.
I really think, my personal opinion is, there's a wealth of opportunity for an aspiring entrepreneur.
No pun intended.
A wealth of opportunity to really look at the marketplace, find the business that really is in their wheelhouse, something that really excites them, and go make an offer. You might be surprised that that business owner says, you know what, I'll take you up on it.
You're talking about starting businesses. Is this a good time to start businesses too?
Well, there are always challenges with starting a business. Yeah. It's never easy. I think the press has done a little bit of a disservice at times with regard to painting it as the remedy to the current economic doldrums that we're in. It's not that easy. It's difficult to make payroll every single week. So there is opportunity out there. One would argue it's a buyer's market. But you got to be careful, and you have to do it right. And you have to understand the nuances. Not every entrepreneur does everything well. So surround yourself with the talent that you need to do a good job and hopefully survive and then become successful.
How can people get this book?
The book currently it's hot off the press. It's available on Amazon. We are currently negotiating with 3 book distributors across the country to put it out on the local bookshelf, if you will. But that will come. We hope to have some of those finalized here in the next couple of weeks. But you can purchase the book on Amazon.com.
Okay. I would imagine it's written so that you don't have to have an MBA to understand it.
It's really written as though you and I were sitting across the table from each other, talking candidly about what's important to you as a business owner.
Good.
That's how it was structured. It's really business owner to business owner. It's not accountant to business owner, lawyer to business owner, business broker to business owner. It's really one-on-one, and that's how it's been structured.
A lot of people, like you say, small businesses, they went into this business a long time ago. They put their heart and soul into it. Now it's important to get the most out of it that you can, and hopefully this book helps doing that.
Well, there are some secrets in there, and we do encourage our customers.
We won't tell the secrets here. They got to buy the book.
That's true.
Okay. All right. Dave, thanks for joining us. Good luck with this book. I see Carly's in the crowd. We'll check on her and make sure she's doing okay. But once again, thanks for joining us, and good luck with the exit equation. Okay, Dave Saint-Onge. All right.
Thanks, Doug.
Thank you,
Appreciate it very much.
All right. Thank you. Stick around. When we come back, we're going to talk about running for life. All right. Don't go anywhere.
Enjoy the golfing experience of a lifetime every day at Marquette Golf Club. Our two 18-hole championship courses offer everything from relaxing family fun to competitive golf as challenging as that found anywhere in the world. Our custom rate structure allows you to choose a membership package that accommodates your schedule and budget. And we offer reasonable daily fees always available to the occasional player. In this day of green sensibilities, there's nothing more green than a day on the links at Marquette Golf Club.
Togo's, Marquette's original submarine sandwich.
Okay. All right. I'm sure the applause is for our next guest, who is Amy Haryu. Amy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
You work for Marquette General Health Systems.
Yes, I do.
But that's not why you're here.
No, it's
You're
not.
here because you want people to run for life.
Yes, we do.
What's up with that? Tell me about it.
Run for Life, it's the first annual Run
Or
for Life.
inaugural, whatever you want to say there.
Inaugural, yes.
Either way. Okay.
That will be held June 2nd. It's promoting organ donation and just, really getting the word out there about organ donation, and also with all proceeds that we raise going to help transplant patients and families with medical costs, prescriptions.
I'm sure
anything they
costs
need
are
help with.
astronomical when you talk about organ donation.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
Do we have a lot of this happening in the UP?
We do. It's surprising, especially as an organ recipient, the people that I've met and, even throughout the UP, or even starting with the first annual Run for Life, the memos or emails that I've received on people who have said, hey, I really am interested in participating in this, or I'd like to know more about it. I had a kidney transplant. I had a liver transplant, a couple
You're
years
finding
ago.
more and more people
Yes,
that have
yes.
studied. Now, you mentioned you were an organ recipient. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, I am. I received a kidney transplant from one of my very close friends nearly 7 years ago.
Yeah. And that worked, obviously.
It did.
That's
yes,
awesome.
It is.
I was mentioning that we see these stories every now and then of someone who has passed on, and many of their organs were donated to different people, and they get these people together, and this is that person's life kind of continuing on through all these different people that received organs. They're always very touching stories.
Yes, they are.
And this is a great thing that you guys are doing. First time.
Yes.
Not the last.
No,
what you
it's
say
not.
here, if you don't run in the first one, you can't run in all of them.
Correct.
So
Yep.
you're looking for runners. They don't have to be competitive runners,
No.
just people that want to participate. How do they get involved?
They can come and run. They can
Yep.
walk. They can just come down and
How do
get
they sign
involved.
up?
There's a website, uprunforlife.com. We also have registration forms out on UPRRC, the Road Runners Association.
Okay.
So,
And they have to pay to play?
yes, there's a $20 registration fee for an individual,
Okay.
or $50 for a family up to 4.
Great. That sounds good. I wanted to mention, I have my driver's license here, and it has the little donor sticker on here that says I'm a donor. It has a heart, but you say that means all my organs are eligible for donation then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I hope it never comes to that, but if it does, then I'm glad to know that my organs might go to help someone else.
Yes. And give them a second chance at
Yeah,
life.
absolutely. Second chance for life. Okay, it's June 2nd. Saturday, June 2nd. Visit their website if you want to register. If you want to just come down and watch and participate, support the people who are running. It's a great cause. And obviously, like you said, there are costs, so many costs involved with an organ transplant, and that's what this money's going to.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Amy, thank you very much for joining us. I want to thank Renee Prusi for turning me on to you and getting that story to us. Sounds like a great event. Are you going to run? Do you run?
No, I'm organizing, so I can't run. Otherwise, I would. I'd love to be a runner.
Okay, well, we got to have organizers too. Okay.
Yes.
Run for Life, June 2nd. Amy, how are you? Thanks for joining us, and good luck with this event.
Thank you.
All right, beautiful. All right. Okay, stick around. When we come back, we're going to be donating some food. It's going to go for a good cause, so don't go anywhere. All right.
Guess what? You can get any new or used car financed in the Marquette Community Federal Credit Union for 3.9% APR. New or used. Got your eye on this new Escalade? 3.9%. How about this 75 Gremlin? 3.9%. Looking at this stylish Dodge Dart? 3.9%. How about a new Chevy Cruze? 3.9%. RV, boat, tractor? 3.9%. What about this DeLorean Time Machine? 3.9%. 3.9% auto loans, new and used at the Marquette Community Federal Credit Union. Stop in and apply today.
Restaurants. The trendier they are, the more they charge. At Big Boy, we don't chase the latest trend because we believe value never goes out of style. Whether you order from our menu or enjoy one of our hearty buffets, you'll discover that good food doesn't have to be overpriced. Imagine being able to afford to take your whole family out to dinner. It's not a trend, it's what we do at Big Boy.
All right. There's a representative of the United States Post Office, and we have them on the show tonight. Our guests here are Larry Kuhn with the United States Postal Service and Michael Martin representing Voices for Youth. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us. We're here because this Saturday, Larry, it's the 20th annual Post Office Stamp Out Hunger Food Drive. And I finally figured out Stamp Out Hunger. I got that stamp out. It took me a while, but I got that. Now, what you guys are doing is you're collecting food this Saturday to distribute around the community. It's the 20th year you've done this. Correct. Congratulations. How did this start, you know?
It started actually in 1991. It was a 10-city pilot food drive, and it was very successful. I think they collected something like 290 tons of food.
It's a nationwide event, all across
Right.
the country, all on this one day.
Right.
Yeah.
And they, so 1992, they didn't have a food drive. They took the year off to plan to make it go nationwide. So 1993 was every state had at least one branch of our National Association of Letter Carriers that did this. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger now every year. It's pretty much, I think, just about every post office does it.
Well, that's great because we know there's a need for food. In all communities, there are people that need this. Yeah. Tell us the mechanics of it. What do people need to do to participate? It's pretty complicated, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very, very easy. All you have to do is put some food out on Saturday. We have letter carriers. We have volunteers that will be picking up food all day. And it gets distributed to the local food banks.
Yeah, and the more the merrier. As much as they want to set out on their porch and try to have it there Saturday morning.
Correct.
So letter carriers and there are other volunteers that come and help. In other words, you guys don't have to do all the hauling.
Right.
Okay, great. And like you said, this goes to a local agencies and entities that need this food. And Michael Martin is here from Voices for Youth, representing one of the recipients of this. Michael, tell us about the need for food at Voices for Youth.
Well, first I'd like to thank Mr. Kuhn and the United States Postal Workers for having initiatives like this. Our program serves 16 to 22-year-olds who are homeless.
Yeah.
And in meeting their basic needs, food being one of them. The services like this is our community helping us out by donating food that keeps them fed. A lot of times we've had people that even have families come in. Their children wouldn't have eaten without this type of service. Sure. So, if anybody that can participate in this should.
Yeah, we've had people on before from Voices for Youth. You guys serve young, homeless people in the community, and you need all kinds of things. You need food, you need clothing, other things to help these people, the basic necessities of life to help them kind of get on and develop a successful life for themselves. So if you're interested, Lutheran Social Services is the agency that oversees Voices for Youth. You guys are willing to take any kinds of donations, I believe.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, great. Once again, it's this Saturday. We got guys like Bruce and Jim over there, your postal carrier. Most of you know your guys. They've been with you for many years. We've got John. He's been there for many years. Pile it on. The more the merrier, because this stuff goes to, you mentioned a number of different agencies around town. What were the other ones again besides Voices for Youth?
St. Vincent de Paul, the Salvation Army.
And these people are people that then redistribute this food to different areas.
Correct.
Yep.
The Jansen House.
Okay.
And
it was Voices for Youth and Harbor House.
Right.
Okay, great. All very needy causes. And like we say, these people are going to need food. And obviously you don't put perishables out there.
Correct. Non-breakable, non-perishable.
Non-breakable, non-perishable. Okay. It's this Saturday. Michael, you did a great job of thanking Larry and all the other postal carriers for this. I mean, we appreciate it. In fact, I'd like to hear a round of applause for our postal workers who are doing this because it can be a thankless job. We appreciate it. Larry, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This Saturday, get up early, make sure you put your food out on your porch, and they'll take care of it and get it to people who need it. Stamp out hunger with your U.S. Postal Service. Okay, guys, thanks a lot, and good luck, Larry, for that. Okay, coming up, we've got drone wolves, so stick around. We'll be right back.
You want a car that makes the most out of every dollar without sacrificing quality, safety, or performance. At Fox Nagani, we'll give you 2 ways to save with low car payments and fuel efficiency. Get the best compact car for the money, the 2012 Chevy Cruze as low as $159 per month, and save at the pump with 36 miles per gallon. Or the 2012 Chevy Malibu, a Consumer's Digest Best Buy 3 years in a row, $179 per month with 33 miles per gallon. And you'll get the best service after the sale.
Fox Nagani, Marquette County's hometown dealer, only the best.
Good friends, good food, good times. Sit long, talk much, laughed often. Quotes you've heard or seen hanging on the walls of kitchens. They're all true because a kitchen is the heart of your family's home. When you walk through the doors of Schalbach Kitchens, you become part of our family. As we help you create the kitchen of your dreams, see how affordable creating those memories can be. Schalbach Kitchens, part of your family and your local kitchen dealer for over 32 years.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Glad you stuck around. We've got another good band for you tonight. This group's called Drone Wolves, and I'm talking to Brad Greer, the spokesman for the group. Yeah, they got a following here. Brad, thanks for joining us tonight. Yep. Tell me, how long you guys been together?
About a year and a half, almost 2 years.
And are you mostly around from Marquette area?
Yeah, we're all going to school here at Northern, so.
Okay, good for you. Are you got any gigs coming up? Anywhere you're going to be playing where people might be able to see you and hear you?
We're playing here at the Upfront on Friday, opening for Maudlin, and then we're playing the 25th at the Blue Lounge for the Battle of the Bands.
Oh, nice. Okay, you guys got a Facebook page where people can follow you?
Yeah, we have a Facebook and a Bandcamp.
Okay, sounds good. Why don't you introduce the rest of the band to us?
All right, that's Steve Golding on the conga.
All right.
Colin Goddard on guitar. Nolan Krebs on the other guitar and vocals, and we got Red Velvet Guy McCarthy on the drums.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Sounds like you got some fans. Maybe we'll pick up some more tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Drone Wolves.
City Insurance has you covered. Located on Washington Street, Marquette.
When you buy a used car, it should come with a good dose of peace of mind.
That's why at Riverside, our used car and trucks come with a 2-year up to 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's why we super inspect every vehicle.
If you're tired of not finding what you want, try over 100 to choose from and another 600 a day away.
And if you're worried about price, Riverside has some of the lowest prices in the state. And our low prices come with lots of extras.
Selection, price, and warranty. Get it all at the new Riverside, Marquette.
The Doug Garrison Show is brought to you in part by Gilbert Dairy, supplying the UP with quality dairy products since 1937. That's Gilbert Dairy. And by Marquette Golf Club, home of the classic heritage and award-winning Gray Walls golf courses. For rates and information, visit marquettegolfclub.com. And by Cliffs Natural Resources, a global mining leader with local investment and impact. Cliffs Natural Resources. Okay, I want to thank our guests. We had Dave Saint-Onge, we had Amy Haryu from the Run for Life event, we had Michael Martin from Voices for Youth, Larry Kuhn representing the post office. Remember, Stamp Out Hunger, that's this Saturday. Put the food on your front porch. The mailman will pick it up. That's for a great cause. And I want to thank you for joining us here at Up Front and Company and at home. Remember, like us on Facebook. Join us here again next week for the Doug Garrison Show. Thank you very much. All right, let's get one more from Drone Wolves.